hoping that we're back. Let's find out. Let's find out if we're back. Testing, testing. Is anybody there? We have a few people. 3 people are coming. Have found me. I think I'm on a different stream now. I restarted the stream basically because it just disconnected me and died. So the only way I could come back in is to restart, I guess. Hey, Hope. So some of you have found me again. Pretty well everyone that was on before is gone. So yeah. So for the people that are new here, I was doing a little test at 5 o'clock my time, so 45 minutes ago I came on, and after about 5 minutes ago it died on me. I lost the link, the feed, so I'm not quite sure why I got booted off. But hi guys, anyway, I'll hang around for a bit longer because some of you guys that were on before might come back on and find me. So, but the chat overlay seems to not be working now. Brilliant. So, okay. It's just like, let's restart that and see if it'll bring in new chats. Okay, so there's. Okay. Yeah. So other than just getting booted off after 40 minutes, I can't get any video picture, David. Give it a moment. Yeah, things went a bit wonky just now, and otherwise refresh perhaps and see if a picture will come through. Let's see. So it's now 1:45 the hour here. Hey Jake. So the chat doesn't seem fully working up here on the. Interesting. So let's see. So that stuff's working. All right, that's all good still. Okay, there you go. That's all good. Interesting. So, well, we have a whole bunch of new people coming by now, but this chat really isn't working up here right now. That's really interesting. It's not. How about that? It's not coming through up here. That is really strange. So it was working great anyway earlier for a good 35-40 minutes. But yeah, for those of you that are new here that just came in this time around, yeah, I'm basically just trying to test my new setup and make sure everything kind of is working okay, that you can see me, that you can hear me, that I've got the software tools working. So everything actually has been really great. But the one thing, Helena's back as well. Okay. So some of you are finding me again. Yeah, so the idea is really I'm just testing this out right now, testing out the hardware, the lighting, the gear, the streaming, the sound. I have my little mic just above me now. I used to have it down below. And yeah, overall, I'd say it's been a fantastic success, and thank you so much, everyone who has been part of that. Other than this mystery of getting disconnected, and then that's it. And then not everyone can get back. But now we've got 22 people, so maybe some people are finding me again. So yeah. Okay, so now we're working fine again. And I should all still be 4K. I don't know if that was the issue, that 4K might have been pushing the system a little bit and it fell over. That is one thing I could. I mean, there's a little thing here that you can test, and it says whether you have enough bandwidth to do 4K 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second, 20, 25, 24, and then regular HD. And it told me, so what I think I've been broadcasting in so far is 4K 24 frames per second. And it was supposed to be okay, but maybe the internet dropped off for a second or something, and even if I was just streaming regular HD, it might have still done that. So I don't know, but you know what? It's great when it works, huh? But I'm glad that a lot of you are finding me again. Half of you have found me again, anyway. So, but now it'll be two separate streams. I'm really curious as to why this chat overlay, isn't working properly anymore. This thing here, because all your chats were coming in beautifully here. Everything, all from different places, from YouTube and from Facebook, and like I say, 5 different places I'm actually streaming to right now. So no, Aaron, you're there's no such thing as late here. I'm just testing all this stuff out and seeing how it goes. So yeah, hi Gwen, nice to see you. Yeah. So who knows? I will do another test and try it in regular HD as well, in case that is. I'm not convinced that is the reason, but now look at that. See, now the chat is not bringing anything. You are not working. It's just who's calling? No, decline. You cannot call me when I'm in a broadcast stream, whoever you are. So, who was it? Was that you? Was that you calling me? Let's see. So, okay. Wow. I don't know why it's that. No, just no. Just stop it. Why do people do that? Okay. I'm going to quit you because that's ridiculous. All right. So, I think maybe, how would I can't get, let's see. I'm trying to see, just bear with me there, and I'm going to see if I can re-embed the chat here. So I'm going to copy this and turn that off. Edit widget. Hang on. Here we go. I'm going to do a new chat embed. So we're going to do something live. Clear. I'm going to fix this live in front of you all right now. Paste. Save. Now, let's see if that's going to work. So I've re-embedded the chat live in. Let's see if it's going to come back now. Chat. Where are you? Yeah, okay. Looks like we're coming back in. So yeah. So basically, I had to re-embed the chat key stream into the widget. This is a widget, apparently. Back in my day, echo. Back in my day, widgets were something like you would hold, like a fidget widget. But anyway, so let's see. Okay, it looks like your chats are now finally coming back in. So we are kind of back on online. 20 people have left, but that's because they can't find me and they have lives to get on with, and this is really boring. So, but we are back on at least. Okay. Well, this is all a learning thing. This is why we do this stuff. I mean, actually, considering there's a lot that I've had to sort of figure out to get this going. I'd say there are 100 wins and one little loss where it just dumped me out and I had to log back in and set everything back up again. So yeah, so definitely a learning thing. Next time I will try just regular HD and not 4K in case that was just enough to stuff the system up and have it all fall over. Possibly. If so, that's fine. That's nobody cares, right? Nobody wants to see me in 4K anyway. Really? No. I don't think so. So yes, okay. So now this is all working. Good. So thank you all for sticking with me and helping me try this out for sure. Um, it's sort of live on YouTube, buffering for me even on a okay. Guinea pigs, lovely guinea pigs are. I always thought guinea pigs were these little tiny things, but then people have these giant ones, don't they, the size of your head. So, I don't know. Is that a guinea pig? It's a New Guinea pig. So yeah, it's all. What are your thoughts on Sooty? Jamie asks. I love Sooty. I used to watch Sooty as a kid. I even had a Sooty glove puppet as a kid as well. So yeah, puppets. But Sooty was, for those of you who don't know, Sooty was I think he came out of the 1950s actually. But it became like a TV show for kids with glove puppets and stuff. And Sooty was a very naughty bear that didn't speak, but he did magic and stuff, and he was very naughty. And he had his friends Sweep and Sue, and there were other little glove puppets, basically, all very good stuff. Still going strong, fantastic. Guinea pigs are usually bunny size without the long ears. Okay, yeah. Rainbow. Well, some of my friends worked on Rainbow, so good for them. It sounded like it was actually a good laugh, and they all kind of had fun. A lot of work. I mean, my goodness me, that ran for quite a few years. So yeah, Sweep was better. Sweep was fun with his squeaky thing, but it's still going strong. So making sure I'm not missing it. So this is now we're talking puppets. What could be better than that, right? What could be better than that? I've missed a lot of your chats, so I do apologize. Let's see. Ah, yes, Randy, the Bucky's t-shirt. Yes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? From your reaction, it looks like it's a bad thing. Sooty's fan club member in the 80s. Wow. You should. Do they still have a fan club? Because if so, we should all join. I think that would be good. So, Alice. Hello, Alice. Here we go. Good old Alice. Right. Did you work on Bear in the Big Blue House? That was my favorite. It was. I didn't realize how big it was in the UK here. I didn't, sadly. I think it was shot in New York, and I was where was I? California or UK? Probably California or somewhere at the time. But my friends worked on it, and it's great. And I have other friends who worked on the live Disney version of it as well. So, yeah, good old Bear. Absolutely. Classic stuff. Okay, Randy agrees. Bucky's is epic. Bucky's it's a phenomenon. It's just mad. So let's see. Yes, we should join the Sooty. I hope Sooty does have a fan club. We should all like join at the same time, and it would be amazing, wouldn't it? The original Sue voice on Sooty. Yeah, it was this sort of screechy, sort of not screechy, but sort of husky, sort of a textured female voice. It was quite fun. Baron Bigler has a favorite Jim Henson Company show growing up. Brian was catching some Zeds. Yes, we don't have Z's here. We have Zeds. Much louder. So, okay, what are we doing? We're up to 28 people again. So most people came back. So anyway, we talked about the flood. We talked about the strike. We talked about Paul Matthew Perry. There's something else I would like to talk about here. And partly it's because I want to talk about it, and partly it's because I want to see this top 3 love songs ever written in your opinion. Top 3 love songs. I'll have to come up with something funny for that. Top 3 love songs. Oh my goodness. I'll get back to you on that. Yeah. So let me see. Okay, I'm going to turn the chat off for a minute. And let's see. I'm going to see if this works now, because this is bringing on a web page which should appear over here. Let's see if this is going to work. No, that's the wrong one. I hit the wrong button, silly Billy. Okay, let me hit this button. There it is. Okay, so there it is over there. Okay, good. So yes, that works. So this is me bringing up a live web page and I can scroll. Oh, isn't that amazing? So look at that. You can see all about my new Quinn Zone thingy that's going to be, I think I'm going to open this up within a week or two, actually. So many of you have not put your name in this an email in this little box here. But when you do that, you will get an instant download of one of the chapters of my Magic Moments little ebook thing. I'm wondering about doing an audio version of the entire thing. What do you think? What do you say? Should I do an audio free like audio recording of the entire? Let me bring up your chat so you can actually. Now I'm going to be squeezed in between the chat and the thing. So should I do an audio book of Mike Quinn's Magic Moments? I think it's 10 chapters or something, I think entirely. This one chapter is about when I first got hired by Jim Henson in 1980. So you can get that instantly. Let's see, is it a full book? It is ready. It will be available when I open up my Quinn Zone website, which is what this is basically all about. So when you put your name into here, then and your email, then you'll get an email from me when I open up the website, which I say will be about a week or two from now, and then you can get the full. Anyone that actually joins the Quinn Zone itself will get a copy of the full book. But yes, so let's see. Okay, should I do? Okay, audio book. Must do an audio book. Audio, yes. Okay, so do it. Audio book. Okay. No, I'm not selling it through Amazon or anything like this. This is just an internal silly little bit of fun for us guys in the Quinn Zone. It's not for sale. It won't be on Amazon or KDP or anything like that. So this is really just a little thing for us guys. And inside I'm using pictures that I didn't necessarily take myself and things like that. And I'll never put that in a book for sale or anything like that. Do a different accent every chapter. That's kind of been my life really as well. So yeah, okay, that'd be fun though, wouldn't it? I've got the setup here, and it wouldn't take me that long, and it might be just a nice little thing, so people can hear it when they can't sleep, and they need to be bored to tears. So I'll do that. Yeah, okay, I'll do a little audio thing, but it's 10 chapters, and but so yes, chuck your name and address in that thing there. Oh, hang on, you don't know where to go. Let me tell you where to go. You need to go. Okay, let me drop this, hide this a little bit, and then I'll just hide that for a minute. So this is. Oh, hang on. How'd that get up there? There we are. This one. There we are. So that's where you go. You go to subscriberpage.io, not 10io/Quinn Zone. So when you go there, it'll bring up that little thing I just showed you here, that little web page, and you put your name in, your email, you will get an instant download of the of that chapter. But then also, when I'm ready to open up the site, I want to put a few more things up there first. You'll also get an email saying, hey, here it is, it's ready, come and check it out, join it if you want, blah, blah, blah. So that's the thinking behind that. So this all works, okay. Subscribe page, let's just see your comments here. Right, let me put you all back up again. So yeah, actually I could move that over there, couldn't I? There we are. So it's not under the chat. Isn't that great how you can do all this stuff? It's so amazing. Let's see. Gary's asking, do you think that CGI is likely to replace practical puppets on TV? I don't see many actual ones lately, except for ventriloquist dummies on TV talent shows. Interesting question, actually. There's not very much on TV anyway. There's not much to replace in that sense. there's not really much money being put into children's television, and so um, puppets are still generally considered kids more than adults or family at the moment, or at least there's a to, on that level. There's not money in it. There's If someone makes an animation show, it can be more international, and they can sell it through to different countries. So that's why we have seen more animated kid shows than puppet shows. And it is, the trend is sort of still there a bit. I just think that stuff's more sellable in some ways, and less puppet stuff tends to be more regional. In the UK, perhaps more disposable too. So it's also the nature of the productions themselves. Like over here, we tend to have a local human, local presenter, and puppets behind something, and it's all very very much lower budget stuff, honestly. Whereas an animation series would have a much higher budget, whether it's CG cell or anything else, and they'll have a lot more story development, and so just reading the chats. Emu, yes. So yes, you read the whole book by signing up, and then when I open up the website, you'll get the whole thing. So there you go. So this is just a little taster. See if you like what you see, basically. So yeah. Okay. What else? Okay. So Hazel worked with Rod Hull and Emu many years back. Yes. Once that emu was on his arm, didn't stop performing. Didn't matter if he was on stage, etc. Yeah, you can't really not. It's just you can't not keep it alive, I guess. So good old Rod, bless him. I'm glad this is all working again now, and thank you guys for coming back and sticking with me, because everything has actually worked a treat, except for just getting bumped off. So chuck your name on there. Go to this place here, get your little free chapter, and then you'll get an email in a week too saying, here's the Quinn Zone, jump in if you want, and all that kind of thing, because that's kind of exciting. So that's kind of another project. Someone earlier asked what projects have I been working on. Setting this stuff up is one of them. Setting up my website is another. So the Quinn Zone is basically, I've tried to bring everything into one place that I own, so I can I can still put stuff on YouTube, and I can still put stuff on the other social medias that I might be using, in Instagram, Facebook, whatever. That's all great, but it is they're all riddled with ads, and they all have all these extra distractions, and I don't know. It's just I just want everything in one place, and I want it to use it as like an archive for all my old stuff as well, and have a little bit more of a proper personal community without all the distractions, that these other places have, and they're great and all. They can be great. They can also be terrible, but so that's the idea behind the Quinn Zone. I own everything. There won't be any ads. I can put stuff up there that no one else will have seen ever, and I think it can be just really good fun. So I'll do things on there like just grab my phone and do a little quick and dirty diary update on what I'm working on, and or where I'm on my travels and that kind of thing. Just little quick things. So yeah, Toby. Which Toby is that? Hang on. Just looking at the chat, making sure I've not missed. It seems mostly Facebook now. Is YouTube not? I don't see any YouTube stuff. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, like you just grab a phone, you just either go live or do a recording, and a little 5-minute thing. So I think those kind of things are fun because they show the thought processes behind projects and that kind of thing, and also you can see a development of a project from the early stages throughout, without it being a big deal and having to be this big production number and a big giant edit or anything like that. So that's Quinn Zone will be good for that kind of stuff as well. And just for a very good community. So what else? So anyway, so that's that. So please do that. It'll make me happy, and share that with folks and stuff as well. Let's see. Let me move on. I'm going to hide that now. And then of course, let's try this one now. I'm going to bring this back up. No, not that one. Bring this back up. No, not that one. I don't know what I'm doing. There we are. Bring it back up. And now I can switch to a different tab. And of course, you'll already know that I have just a few days left of these two guys here. Yes, the action figures, I think I've got 5 of those left. And the multi-signed packs, which are, so see, yes, those if you use the Halloween 25 code on either of those, you get 25% off, only up until October 31st. And the final price, oh, I've got balloons. How did I get balloons? Where did they come from? I must have done something with my hand that brought up balloons. I don't know. So that's dangerous, isn't it? When you have no control over these things. So so let's see. So for example, in here, for example, let's have a look. So yeah, you got these 4 items here, and you will get them for $93.75. In the original price, full price would actually be $251. Right there, see that? £251. So that's like full price, but you know, normally it would, even with my regular discounts, would be $125. But anyway, shipping's included, and there's it says there's 10 available there. That sounds about right. So the multi-signed, these things you can't really buy, or I don't really bring them to shows or anything like that, and there's only limited supplies of those. So once you add to cart, and then you go into checkout, and then there's a field in there that tells you to add in the code, which will turn off at the firework outside. It will turn off at midnight, October 31st, and then let me go back. And so the same thing goes for the action figures here, the 40th anniversary action figures. I think I have 5 left of those. I think, is that what it says? Yes, it says 5 in stock available right there. And same again, and they can be autographed, and everything ships out every week, and shipping is included in both of those. So that's enough of that. And let me tell you where to go. Hang on. Let me tell you where to go. And you can go here and turn this off. I've got 2 things up now at once, which is terrible. Go away. There we are. Okay, so there it is. So store.myquinnstudios.com. You all know that one. That's been around for years. I will be turning the store off probably in a week or 2, because then I don't want to have to deal with shipping and stuff when I'm busy on other things, and I can't be here all the time to deal with that. So yeah, the store will turn off again for the rest, and I'll open it up again in January. So just so you know, that was, see, yes, Sarah, yes, it was a firework, I think, because we are coming up to November 5th, which is Guy Fawkes night, or bonfire night. So, and that's like, what is that, a week away or something now. So everyone's been buying their fireworks, and it's going to be crazy now for the next week too. So hello Amy. Yes, you've missed all the fun. That's fine. You've missed it all. It's okay. So what else? Scrolling down. Yes, the pop with his hat on. Those are harder to get. So I don't know if Amazon will have some. Amazon UK will have any or not. You can have a look. Remember the 5th of something. No, I can't remember. I forgot to remember. So there we go. Stored on my screen. Yeah. That's gonna end October the 31st. Whatever. Who cares? And then what's the final thing that I do need to tell you about is, this is the last thing now. Okay, not this. Let me switch tabs. There we are. Is my Secret of Puppetry. Also at the end of the month. It's been right now it's a lifetime membership. And it's been that way for like nearly 6 years or whatever since I opened up this thing. And it wasn't the idea was just for like the launch, and then I'd go into like a monthly membership thing. So but it is costing me a lot to keep this alive every month and every year. So there we have it. Look, after October 31st, I will switch it to a subscription base for new subscribers. So anyone who comes in after October 31st, it will be a membership subscription membership. But anyone who has bought it up until this point, and I've had a few questions on this already, which is important to bring up. Anyone who has bought it up until now and up until the end of October 31st will still keep a lifetime membership. So a lot of people thought, oh gosh, I've already bought it before, but now it's switching to monthly or whatever. Am I going to have to buy it again? No, you don't. No, you just buy it one time, and it's. But I want to try and keep this up for as long as possible, forever. So really, I want it to really be lifetime. And I think I mentioned before that I will be. I am in the middle of migrating it over to another home, which is a lot cheaper, and I own more of that instead of this is on the Thinkific, and it's kind of expensive. And same with my email stuff too. I have an email subscription company that I'm using, and I'll be migrating everything to a much cheaper, just something that makes kind of more sense. So, and the place to go for that is turned off the wrong thing. I can do it. There it is. I got there in the end. So yes, bit.ly/SOP bronze. SOP stands for Secrets of Puppetry. Just in case you didn't know that. So yes, so that's where you go for that. Again, after the end of the month, it's all going to monthly memberships. And that's, I think, all I've got to say about that. Yes. So there you go. I'm going to kill that now. You've got it. You know where to go. If you don't know, you can message me and whatever, and it'll be fine. So go away. There we are. Okay. So there we have it. Let's see. So yes, Quinn. Yeah. So it's like this is sort of a work in progress. I was just saying earlier in the first version of the feed, I think before I got bumped off, that. So is the chat not working again up there? Interesting. In fact, let's put up the question. So yes, Quinn was saying about the set and stuff. So really, it's almost there. I will eventually center everything up when I've got another curtain for that side, and then it'll be symmetrical and lovely and very nice. So, and I'll add more. I'll change it up, add more things, and right now this is where all my autograph stuff is for shows, and there's down here and up there, and so that's where that all lives right now. So this used to be my sort of front-facing wall. I had my sort of workstation, music desk facing there, and so I would have had my back here, and that would have been my back wall, my front wall. And there's a window here. There's like a little work table there, door over there, and a radiator, another wall that side. So I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I move things so that it just works well for everything that I need here, so I can just not spend my time turning things on, moving things around, tripping over lighting stands, which I would always do every time, and these things falling down, and it was just horrible. So for now, this is going to work quite well, I think, and I can just come in and just turn on the stream, turn the lights on, and get going. And I've still got a space to work over there, and I can still do all my graphics and audio things here as well. So I think this will work quite well for now. Yeah, so that's the idea, but it will evolve and change. It'll be a variation on this, but I will tweak. But at least I got something that works, that I can just turn everything on, and not going to have to worry about it. So, yes. See you later, Alice. Thanks so much for stopping by. And Planet Earth 3, very cool. Yes, I mean, I think that's kind of it for now. Thanks again, everyone, for sticking with me and for letting me test all these different things out. It's all actually working fine. and it seems that you can hear okay. And I'll go back and just scroll through some of the recordings and just see how it looks and sounds to me as well, and see what happened with getting booted off. So also looking at some of your chats here. Joe saying Rotherham. Oh yes, that's right. Derek, November 5th is your anniversary. Okay, very cool. Happy anniversary for November 5th. Burst a balloon. That might have been it actually. I might have burst a balloon. So yeah, it seems like YouTube might be off, doesn't it? I think YouTube is dead. That's okay. That's all right. And I have recordings of everything locally as well. I record everything's being recorded on here too. So yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So everyone's saying it's not bad. It's working okay and all that. Cat is purring. The Quinn zone. Is that Cleo or is that a different cat? Loud purring. Yeah, cats great. Cats are great. But thank you. Yes, I mean, otherwise I'm very happy. And apart from hitting a few wrong buttons, which doesn't really matter, it's all actually working really well, and we can have some good interaction. I can bring guests in as well on video. That would be like another thing again. It is Cleo. I knew it was Cleo. I don't know. So great. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to leave you all in peace, and get myself some dinner from my not so flooded kitchen downstairs, and I'll come back soon. I'll do this a lot more frequently now that it's all working, and just stop by and we can have little chats about things, and it'll be great. So there we go. I think that is everything. So unless anyone else has got anything else to say, accidental balloons, accidental thumbs ups. When I do that, like that, it's like, I'll figure out I guess it recognizes hand signal. It's mad, isn't it? So, I will say there has been no artificial intelligence used on my part yet in any of this stuff. And in fact, there has been no intelligence of any kind used on this broadcast or in the preparation of. So devoid of any intelligence. So there we are. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Love you all, and I really appreciate it. This has been really educational and very encouraging. Okay. Take care, and I'll indoor pool. It was an indoor pool, yeah, paddling pool. Anyway, all right. I'll see you all later. Thanks a lot. Bye. Finish already.